made it back. Okay, y'all. We done made it back, y'all. I didn't realize until after I went in the kitchen there to go get my drink that I wasn't even doggone broadcast. I mean, my audio wasn't on. Oh boy, I'll be all right, y'all. But we go get this. This is game two of the NBA playoffs, man. I'm ranked number one, and we playing OKC. So we go get this thing started in just a second, y'all. I got my. This is my fire water right here, man. Mm. Woo! Ooh, boy. Okay. All right. Let's get this thing started, man. Game two. All right. Columbus and OKC. Game two. Columbus and OKC. Let's check our uniforms out, man. Okay, that's what we gonna roll.
Yeah.
So if I play against somebody and they're using KD or LeBron and I use myself and I win, oh wow, oh yeah.
Spencer, man, let me get my line up, right? Let's try old boy up in here, man. We go try him in there tonight. Okay, there we go. That's the lineup right there.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here we go.
And you can feel the anticipation building with the introduction of each player. Stick around. We'll be right back with playoff basketball. We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Scotty Barnes is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Portis in at the center position. And for Columbus, they've got Pirtle. Is it out there with Banchero. Then there's Murray. And it's Grimes in at the 2. You look at the Spurs. They notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
If they could only hear that from you, that would guide them. That's a great piece of advice.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
And he just powered that one. One of the game's top dunkers. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barnes. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. handle for the Thunder.
I ain't
The
even
Thunder
touched
shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to
on
the line.
the other side of the mouth. I'm called the back. Okay.
And the first one at the line is good.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
All free throws good from George.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
To the inside. Townsend gets the bucket.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
They
Let's
worked
take
it,
a
man.
second look at that fantastic block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Giddey finds Dort. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Over Pirtle. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Here's Townsend, and he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the whistle. That'll be his second foul of the game. Shot. And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. Trailing by 10. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Portis is out there with Barnes. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Porter at the 2 guard. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Pass to Barnes. Over Johnson. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Dort. Barnes has got the lead up to 10 now for Oklahoma City. Columbus shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Townsend. Bangs home the trifecta. Townsend's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Townsend. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, you're giving up a bit of height there. You could expect to get burned from downtown when you do this.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Dort, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Keldon
They
Johnson.
trying to work.
When it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
Don't seem like no foul like that.
Free throw good, Dort. And the Spurs making a change here. Collins is checked in. All free throws good from Dort. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Townsend. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Townsend's got 16.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
The pass to Dort. Portis against Collins. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's now 7 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Johnson. Good ball movement here by Columbus. Townsend, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Porter kicks to Dort. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And now it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Porter, and the Thunder another three.
And they've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pass to Townsend. Puts up a three. And again, Columbus with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Passes it to Barnes. Dort with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Porter. And the 3 off target.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
Townsend gets the bucket.
A beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Releases. Again, Oklahoma City.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Townsend, and again, Columbus with the triple. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
They all up there. All right.
A platoon swap here for Columbus. The Thunder also changing it up. Robinson Earls checked in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thunder lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Right on. Yeah.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop in a close game. What makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round 1 matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Looking at the Thunder, they've battled hard, not letting their loss in Game 1 affect their performance tonight. But the second half is going to tell the tale of whether they go into Game 3 desperate for a win or with momentum on their side and a 1-1 series tie. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy. But right now, they look like a fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They can't be happy with their defense, allowing over 50% shooting. They need to be a lot more aggressive at that end of the floor. Get those hands up, move your feet, do the early shuffle. Bop, bop, bop.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And Carroll out there with Jakob Poeltl. That's the Wizards. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Barnes kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two.
All right, slow it down. Slow it down.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Thunder, Bobby Portis, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Portis. And he makes both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And Carroll passes to Townsend. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Right.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. It's a one-point game. Dort finds Portis. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Boom, he jams it straight down.
On top of everything else he does for this team, Dort is having himself a night in the scoring column.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
It's Dort on the wing. He's got 18. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Portis. Outside, Dort. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
At the line for 2.
Free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Columbus has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. He gets it in there.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender Porter out.
The Thunder shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
And Columbus making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Porter's checked in for the Thunder. The shot from 20 feet away. Townsend gets the bucket. Townsend's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by the Wizard.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
Zach Collins checked in for Columbus. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Porter passes to Dort. Porter against Murray. And stolen by Murray. To the middle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
You have to appreciate Johnson's effort there. He just stays with it and keeps coming.
Columbus shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, man. This motherfucker can't even make a free throw, right?
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
No, look, he's a versatile weapon. Johnson is someone that wants to keep improving and shouldering more responsibilities on both ends of the floor. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Townsend. Guarded by Porter. Sinks the triple. Townsend's got 38 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And with that, the Columbus lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Dort.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
There's the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And the pass to Giddey. Back to Porter. There's the dish to Barnes. Oklahoma City moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Giddey. No good off the back of the rim.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
For the Thunder, Derek Favors checked in for Bobby Portis. And it's Pokusevski in for Dort. Here's Townsend. And again, Columbus with the triple.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Thunder trailing by 7. Pass to Giddey. Here's Pokusevski. Favors trying to break free. Bucket is good. Pokusevski's got 8 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Townsend. He's got 44. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Passes it to Pokusevski. Giddey with it. Pass to Porter. Plenty of space. That one goes in. He's got 8.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Feeds it to Murray.
2 minutes.
Banked in off the glass.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by the Wizard.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
So both teams making some changes here. 1:51 left to play in the 3rd. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Columbus leading by 8. Here's Townsend. Non-stop scoring machine here. Jones the best to Townsend. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And good, he hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Barnes finds Porter, knocks it loose. Now here's Jones. Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. 51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now the pass to Giddey. Here's Pokusevski. Barnes right side. Over Johnson. Johnson with the block.
I love the positioning of Johnson on defense in a spot where he can affect the shot.
Out to the right wing. Fires from 18. It's blocked. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard.
Townsend.
That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul. Now into the lineup for the Thunder, Bobby Portis, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Thunder. They trail by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Will it go? Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Barnes. Here's Jones. From deep three-point range, and so it's Columbus. Their lead of 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break, and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining. And the Spurs with some changes. Zach Collins comes in for Banchero. And it's the Wizard in for Doug McDermott. So the Thunder 5 right now. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Dort in at the 3. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Good! Another from 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Barnes kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to get open is Giddey, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Townsend, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Johnson's checked in for Zach Collins. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around, and it's good, 2 points. Dort's got 13 points in the second half.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
Pass to Townsend. Another bucket! Wow!
You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the third most points in a playoff game ever. Thunder trailing by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barnes. Over Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Columbus.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now a timeout call by Columbus. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, the Wizard.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked.
Good, that's another bucket.
And he's now playing the second most points ever in a playoff game.
Boy, he is really taking advantage of the defense. Nobody's been able to contain him. And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
A finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Barnes. Over Johnson. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Barnes. Here's Townsend.
2 minutes.
Murray outside. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Murray. Pass to Townsend. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Here's Grimes. Second chance effort. And the Spurs scoring again.
He sees the mismatch, and he just goes to attack, keeping his jumper out of the defense's reach. Just too little.
Here's Barnes. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 9th assist in the game now. Pass to Townsend. And good! There's another.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barnes. The shot's good. 17 points for Barnes.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Johnson outside. To the paint. Here's Townsend. Hits it again. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Here's Townsend. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. And again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. And Dort gets it to go.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fifth team foul.
The first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 8. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Spurs with the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Some of that moonshine, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate everybody that stopped in with Daddy Dog, man. Y'all catches what's going on, you know what I mean? No doubt about it, man. So right now we lead the series 2 games to 0. So we kind of like in control. And then we look out here on the East Coast, man. Look at Philly over Boston 2-0. Washington over Toronto 2-0. And then Miami and Cleveland 1-1. And then Atlanta and Brooklyn. So that Atlanta and Brooklyn game, that's the game you need to keep your eye out on. You know, Brooklyn, I don't know what the hell wrong with them, but they you know, whatever, man. But that's the game you keep your eyes out on, man. And then out west, you know, out west is anybody's doggone thing, man. The way it looks, the west is wide open, but they got to deal with Columbus. You know what I mean? That's top dog out there in the west. Right on. All right, y'all. I'm going to get on up out of here, man, and I'm gonna get me a duck plucking beer and shit, man, and I'm gonna get that groove in, right? You know what I mean? I'll probably be back out with another one of these, though, man. We'll be at OKC, man. We'll be that away. So I'll be right back, man. We'll probably get that in there. Hang on, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get that groove in, right? You know what I mean? I'll probably be back out with another one of these, though, man. We'll be at OKC, man. We'll be that away. So I'll be right back, man. We'll probably get that in there. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Dummy like a so I try to show her about the world and about just who we really